From Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
And now in the box, Bo Bichette. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And they'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's the pitch. Lourdes Gurriel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. To the Jays left fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 out, nobody on. 2-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. If he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Brett Gardner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Giancarlo Stanton now. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he's been a monster, not only on the field, but off it as well. Representing an elite power threat in the lineup and also helping guys off the field in the clubhouse with a veteran presence. This guy's been special this year.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here's the pitch.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 29 homers, and 83 runs batted in. Comes set with the 0-1. A line shot to third base. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Striding in is Joey Gallo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
1-0. Here it is. A ball and a strike now.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Ready with the 1-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Yanks strand a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and former
Leading
World
off
Series
the
MVP George
the center
Springer
fielder,
bats
number
next.
4, George.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Here comes the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That is fifth. The first baseman.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down to the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Randall Grichik at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Number 29.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Panic's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting seventh. The second.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Joe Panik. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
Rougned Odor comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting eighth.
Now to the plate, Andrew Velasquez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that one yanked just foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So a 2-out single there and gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The 1-1. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Velasquez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 1-2 pitch. Good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. 2 complete, still scoreless here on the show. with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Simeon is the first at bat in the inning. Now here it comes. He swings and sends it on a line to right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So now to the plate, Reese Mcguire pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's safe. Back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Now the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. And he fouls this one off. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Joe Pennick will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. In at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One strike now from Cole.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Lifted down the line in left. Gallo is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Springer.
So next to bat will be George Springer. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to minimize the damage here. A ball and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Teoscar Hernandez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Stanton, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Solo shot to right center. Number 25 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's Randall Grichik as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Marcus Simeon would be next. The 3-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Gardner. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Yankees nothing.
Back as the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order. Fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gardner carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and one. The 3-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the right
MLB
fielder,
The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season
Sanchez.
long. As you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. One out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He singled in his first AB. Now here it comes. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over.
Sanchez.
That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base. As even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Left fielder.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. No balls and 1 strike. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's fouled away.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's a 6-1 game.
Number 29.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen. It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Liner towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And he is in there. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
Now batting, the second baseman, Odor.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Got around a little too early that time. Just needs to straighten that out. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Yankees 2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings, the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch on its way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Gardner comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, number 7.
Next, it'll be Reese Mcguire. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
Next,
Bichette.
here is Bo Bichette. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. Six runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, fielded by Odor. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 6-2. ready to go in the bottom of the fourth.
Leading
And
off
coming
for the
forward now
Yankees.
is the shortstop, Andrew Velasquez.
If you look at their
70.
win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit down the third baseline. Simeon's there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. To the plate now, Tyler Wade. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Wade, a California-born ball player. He was a fourth-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
A ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
The center fielder.
So here's the
11.
veteran Brett Gardner.
Brett.
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he puts it on the ground to second. Panic is there. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Yankees 2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Popped him up. Wade in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He flew out in his last AB. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The center fielder,
George Springer the next to hit, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game.
That last at-bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
For the Blue Jays,
Thank you, Heidi.
number
Trent
57,
Thornton, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And now the first pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Anthony Rizzo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 1-0. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. He waits. Now the pitch.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Stanton stands at second with 2 gone. Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
The batter, number 29.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. For his career in this matchup, he brings a 4-for-12 line. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. On to Panic, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Davy Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 83, Davy Garcia.
Teoscar Hernandez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First offering. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And that misses. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Randall Grichik, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning.
Now
that's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Simeon. As he lifts it in the air to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you have that 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
0 for 2 for him to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
At the plate now, Andrew Velasquez. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Ready on 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
The center fielder, number 11, Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Odor at second. Wade at first. 1 gone. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First pitch on the way. He swings and grounds it to short. Bichette's got it. Throw on to first, and a Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. 7th inning ready to roll, and in to bat next the legacy Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Bichette.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Joe.
Digging in next, Joe Panik hopped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Now the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder,
Next to hit, Lourdes Gurriel singled last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They still lead it 6-3.
7th inning stretch.
Anthony will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 47, Anthony K.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the pitch.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded by Panik. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey
Here's Joey Gallo now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Fouled off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in George Springer.
The center
first offering.
George.
Ball grounded toward Odor at second. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Next to dig in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Stanton, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Teoscar Hernandez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Guerrero leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Randall Grichik, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ross Stripling is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Ross Stripling.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Gio Urshela.
Hitter, number 29.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, number 70.
Next, it'll be Andrew Velasquez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Springer giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The batter, the third baseman, Tyler Wade.
And now Tyler Wade, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer coming on, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
Your
Clay
attention,
Holmes
please.
enters from the pen
Now
to start the
pitching for
9th
the New
inning
York
as he'll
Yankees.
try to keep the score right
Number
where it is
52.
heading to the bottom of the
Play.
9th.
Home.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Marcus Simeon. First pitch of the AB on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. Left side. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 7.
Stepping in once again is Reese Mcguire. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the AB now. A ball and no strikes. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. He's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Now it'll be Bo Bichette. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Kirby Yates comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
For Toronto, number 39, Kirby Yates.
Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Now here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panic. Right to him. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive. First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With a 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Giancarlo Stanton goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. First pitch on its way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays have bounced back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series as this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Toronto Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Trent Thornton earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Garrett Cole permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Kirby wraps it up for the save, his 29th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.